Katie Price, the resilient and ever-transformative figure in British entertainment, has once again found herself at the epicenter of public discourse, this time over a bold stylistic evolution that has ignited fierce debates online. The former glamour model, celebrated for her unyielding presence in the media spotlight, recently stepped out from a routine hair salon visit with a look that promised to refresh her iconic image. For decades, Price has been synonymous with a sleek, straight black hairstyle that embodied a certain edge of sophistication and allure, a signature that complemented her journey from page 3 sensation to multifaceted media personality. However, in a move that signals her ongoing commitment to reinvention, she opted to abandon this familiar territory in favor of something far more exuberant: voluminous curls that cascade with an air of playful elegance and undeniable volume. This change isn't merely cosmetic. It represents a deeper narrative of personal growth, a willingness to embrace fluidity in an industry that often demands conformity from women of her stature. The unveiling of this new aesthetic occurred through a series of social media snapshots that captured the immediacy and creativity behind the transformation. Posing alongside her skilled hair colorist, Price showcased the end result of a meticulously crafted piece designed specifically for a high-profile brand collaboration. The stylist, in a nod to the high-stakes world of celebrity beauty regimens, highlighted the sheer efficiency required, noting that the entire styling process, from application to concealment of her natural lengthy tresses, took a mere 3 minutes. This anecdote alone underscores the precision and artistry involved in maintaining a public facade, where every detail must align seamlessly under the relentless gaze of millions. Price, ever the savvy curator of her own brand, reposted the image to her vast online audience, inviting them into this moment of vulnerability and glamour. With over 2 million followers hanging on her every update, the post was primed for engagement, but what unfolded was a polarized response that delved into deeper cultural conversations. At the heart of the controversy lies the concept of blackfishing, a term that has gained traction in recent years to describe instances where non-black individuals alter their appearance, through tanning, makeup, or hair, to emulate features typically associated with black women. Price's ensemble in the photo, featuring not just the striking curls but also a notably deepened skin tone courtesy of a fresh fake tan application, drew immediate scrutiny. The artificial bronzing, a staple in her beauty arsenal for enhancing contours and radiance, amplified under the salon's lighting and the platform's filters, leading some observers to perceive it as crossing into sensitive territory. Comments poured in swiftly, ranging from pointed accusations to more tempered concerns. One follower remarked sharply, questioning if she was turning herself into a woman of color now? What's next? Another, more direct in their dismay, exclaimed, "What in the blackface is going on here?" A third offered a mix of confusion and support, pondering, "Why are you looking black?" "All love and respect though, Katie. You do you, girl, and do what you gotta do." And a fourth cut straight to the chase with a simple, damning label: blackfishing. These reactions highlight a broader societal reckoning with cultural appropriation, particularly within the realm of beauty and fashion where historical power imbalances persist. Blackfishing as a phenomenon echoes the painful legacy of blackface minstrelsy, a derogatory practice from the 19th century that caricatured black people for white amusement. In the modern context, it's often critiqued as a form of privilege where lighter-skinned individuals can adopt elements of black aesthetics for attention or marketability, only to shed them when convenient. Price, with her extensive history of cosmetic enhancements, including multiple breast augmentations, facial surgeries, and an affinity for dramatic tans, has long navigated these waters. Her approach to beauty has been one of bold experimentation, often shared transparently as a means of empowerment and self-expression. Yet this instance taps into a nerve, reminding us that intent does not always shield against impact, especially in an era where social media amplifies marginalized voices demanding accountability. Not all feedback was critical, however, painting a picture of a divided fandom that mirrors Price's complex public persona. Amid the backlash, a chorus of supporters rallied with affirmations that celebrated her authenticity and hustle. One commenter defended the look pragmatically, suggesting, "I think it was just a dark tan that needs to fade." Katie Price, a woman who hustles and makes mega money, and looks after her kids. This perspective reframes the narrative around Price's indefatigable work ethic and maternal devotion, qualities that have endeared her to many despite the tabloid storms. Another admirer zeroed in on the aesthetic merits, declaring, "Katie's hair is absolutely gorgeous," focusing on the curl's lush texture and transformative power rather than the skin tone debate. These positive notes serve as a counterbalance, illustrating how Price's appeal lies in her relatability, a working mother who juggles fame, family, and fortune with unapologetic flair. To contextualize this episode, one must trace Price's trajectory through the unforgiving lens of celebrity culture. Born in 1978 as Katrina Amy Alexandra Alexis Infielder, she catapulted to fame in the late 1990s as Jordan, the provocative glamour model whose curvaceous figure and confident gaze graced tabloid pages and lads magazines alike. Her career pivoted seamlessly into reality television with shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and her own eponymous series, cementing her as a household name. Beyond modeling, Price has authored best-selling autobiographies, launched perfume lines, and even dabbled in equestrian pursuits, amassing a fortune through sheer tenacity. Her personal life, marked by 3 marriages, to Peter Andre, Alex Reed and Kieran Hayler, and 5 children, has been fodder for endless headlines, from euphoric romances to heartbreaking infidelities. Through it all, beauty has been her armor and her art, a canvas upon which she paints stories of survival and sensuality,